Landover, Maryland, site of FedEx Field. I'll tell you, we have a good one on our hands as we get set for this one between San Diego and Washington. Out to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Randall L. fields it at the 3. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
One man in the backfield. First down, looking to throw. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. He threw that thing into heavy coverage.
And sometimes when you have a quarterback that has a really strong arm, they think they can do things that they simply cannot. You cannot force that football into that kind of coverage in this league.
Here's the give. He makes a move, and he's brought down. What a beautiful run. And now you can see why he was a top-notch sprinter in college.
Yeah, but not all sprinters turn into football players. This guy is a guy with sprinter speed, but is a football player. He has the kind of toughness that you love to see and that speed that just dazzles.
1st and 10. Ball on the 17. 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field for the defense. He looks to throw on 1st down. Brings it in. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. 1st down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. And he just got hammered. Gets the snap, plows ahead, and gains about 3 yards. They put everyone up on the line. He gets another carry. What a hit at the 2-yard line. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
I don't think the defense was fooled on that one. It was like they were sitting back in the huddle listening in.
Here's the give, and they're not going to get it. Great stop. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
And right down the middle. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. He kicks it. Randall L. takes it at the 4. Brought down at the 29-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Washington sets up in the I. Portis on the give. Knocked out right around the 30-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. A lot of playmakers on offense for Washington. Let's take a look.
Quick game, 44 screw. That's hot then.
Portis will run it again. Tackled at the 34. Portis gets 3 yards on the carry. Campbell is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. Sproles fields it at the 29. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The Chargers come out in a single back formation. Here's the give. Brought down at the 38. Picked up about 6 yards that time. That'll bring up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. Third down now, needing a couple to convert. Ball on their own 40. Fakes the run. Brings this one in. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 41. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
They'll work the left side. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
They give it to the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short, and he caught it. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 10. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Washington is going with the offset I backfield. It's the tailback. And he's hit hard at the 9. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Davis in motion. Tackled at the 11. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Is there for the catch. Dropped behind the line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. San Diego is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. He punts it. Sproles fields it at the 44. He's dropped at about the 31. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
give to the tailback. And they finally knock him out at the 6-yard line. He burst through the line and almost took it for a touchdown.
Wow, there aren't many guys in the NFL any faster than this guy. If you want to try to contain him, you better get him at the line of scrimmage, because if he gets in the open field, look out.
San Diego is trying to make this a 2-score game. San Diego comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
And they get him at the 5-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Offset I formation in the backfield. Passes to the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so awesome.
They're lining it up for the point after. Set down, the kick is up, and the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 30. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The Redskins go with the I formation. Portis gets it on the inside. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 31. Single set backfield. Again with the run. The defender gets him to the ground. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. Tackled at the 43-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Gives to the back. He's tackled around the 43-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up 2nd down. Campbell is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out. He's looking to throw. He throws right. And he finds the open field. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. Knocked out around the 45-yard line. And that was a close call.
Yeah, barely picking up the first down there and really taking the pressure off the coach of having to make a 4th down decision.
Gives it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Campbell is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Probably not the best place to try to squeeze the ball into.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
Nickelback is in on this play.
Here we go. Come on, lock him down. Let's go, keep playing. Here we go, baby. Hey, move that.
Drops back. Gets it off. Catch is made. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Portis on the give. He doesn't get back to the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He's dropped about the 27-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Campbell drops back. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 23. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Right down the middle. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Dropped at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. What's the blue 45? Hey, inside.
He needs to get the pass off. And the back has some running room. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Rivers sends a man in motion. Gets the throw away. He's tackled at the 45. It shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Let's go get it.
Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
San Diego comes to the line with 3 wide.
Blue 45. Tiger.
Drops back. Dumps it out left. Pass is complete. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Throws it. Completed. Tackled at the 41-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 40. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. We've got 2nd and 9 here. The Chargers go with the I formation. San Diego sends a man in motion to the right. Looks to pass. Defender gets his hand on it. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. With the catch. He's pushed out at about the 37-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 16. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Here we go. Hey, watch this, man.
Here's the give. Cuts back and he's dropped. The old counter gets them 2, maybe 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Washington lines up in a double tight set. Here's the halfback. He's tackled right around the 22-yard line. Portis gains about 4 yards on the play. Portis is the deep back as they line up in the I. We played a quarter. The score is 10-3. Gives to the back. What a hit! Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. 1st down, 10 to go. Rivers steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield this time. The halfback with the carry. What a shot! Loss of about 2.
Boy, a shot like that, not only does it play well on television today, but tomorrow in that defensive film room, it's going to be even better.
San Diego lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Pass completed. Tackled around the 48-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really players. You meant they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. Tomlinson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Sets up the play action. And he catches it. And they get him around the 28-yard line.
Is key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He looks to throw on 1st down. He throws on the run. He's pushed out around the 13-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They'll throw on first down. Throws it out. Broken up. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Just about 12 yards away now. The Chargers go with the I formation. It's the tailback. He's dropped at the 9. 4 yards on that play, and that makes it third down. 8 yards for the score here. 2 extra defensive backs out there on this one. Rifles it out there. Drops the easy pick, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Off the upright and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. Drilled at the 32-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ace backfield this time. Campbell hands it off. And they get him around the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup. That brings up second down. They line up at the 37. Shotgun formation. Campbell with the draw play. Loose football. Recovered by the offense. And they were lucky to fall on that one. The defense was closing in to scoop it up.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
First and 10. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. He decides to run. He's tackled at the 42. Picked up a few yards on the scramble.
Believe me, though, at this level, quarterbacks' arms are better than their feet. So while that one had some moderate success, it's not something you want to be doing all day.
They hand it off. He's dropped for a loss. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Campbell looking to pass. He throws it. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
He gets it away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield.
Blue 45. Let's go right. Hard count.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped around the 20-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's looking to throw. Throws a bullet. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 36-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Rivers comes to the line, 3-wide formation.
Keep coming. Go, go, go. Let's go, guys. Come on. No.
Nice play fake. Short pass to his left. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
You have won 2 airline tickets to a destination of your choice.
Fakes the run. And the tight end is wide open. And they get him at the 42. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Run.
Back to throw. Surveys the field. McIntosh gets his hand on it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Rivers sends a man in motion. Rivers with the give. Tackled at the 42. Picked up maybe a foot or two. That'll bring up third down. That brings up 3rd and 10. San Diego comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. He drops back. Looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 40. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Cyphers will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. I formation here. They give it to the tailback. It appears that we have a flag on the play. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Holding offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
He looks to throw on first down. And it's caught. And they get him at the 18-yard line. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
They hand it off. Brought down behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Redskins line up with 2 tight ends. He drops back to pass. Scans the field. With the throw. Intercepted. Tackled at the 24-yard line. Huge play by the cornerback.
Let's give the pass rush a little credit there. He made him throw it a little quicker than he wanted to, but this corner was in the right place. He stayed disciplined and basically got the ball thrown right to him.
from the 24-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Drops back on first down. Defender tips it away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Looks down the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. Just an awful pass for the quarterback.
And what makes it worse is he had a guy wide open on the play. In this league, you don't see that very often.
Looks to pass. Here's the pass, and he has room to run. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Fourth down, and the kick team on to try this one from 39. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score will remain the Chargers 13, the Redskins 3. Feeds it to the back. He didn't get back to the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Back to throw. Guns it left. He got depleted. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
The Chargers line up with a nickelback. They'll throw on first down. Throws it out. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Throws it short. Incomplete. No connection this time. Davis was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Hortus, a lone back.
Watch the run. Got that screen on here. This dude on him tight.
Campbell hands it off straight ahead. Brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
The Redskins put a man in motion to the right. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet out to his right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. A missed field goal ended their last drive. Let's see if they can put something together. He drops back, gets the pass away. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
On play action, throws to his left. Springs gets the interception. Tackled at the 26-yard line. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Hey, don't lose the fight. 50. Roll alert. Let's go. What? Move up.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Let's go. We're up.
Portis will run it again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
And it's completed. He's dropped at about the 11. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
He drops back. Here's the throw. It's completed. Out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. That one goes for negative yardage. Looks like they might have lost 5 on the play.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down at the 16. Portis picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Nice play fake. He's going to run. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Right down the middle. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Booming kick. He'll return it from the 1. Right by the tackler. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Chargers line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out.
Blue 45. Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Hey, inside.
He looks to throw on first down. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 40. That's what we were talking about earlier.
You know, when you have an accurate quarterback, you can get away with throws like that. Get it out of your hand quickly, anticipate the throw, and you get the completion.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. 7 yards there.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Tango on the top. Let's go.
Drops back. He passes short. Brought down at the 43-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Throws on the run. Still good on the drive. The Chargers call for a timeout. That was their second timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 32. Offset I formation in the backfield. They hand it off. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. Tomlinson gains about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 28. San Diego goes with the ace set here. Drops back. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 19-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
San Diego.
And right down the middle. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. He kicks it. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 29-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29. Portis is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. They tackle him for a loss.
Here we go.
And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Chargers 16, the Redskins 6. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. Out of bounds at the 22. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Rivers is lined up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Tosses it out. Dropped behind the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
Steps up in the pocket. There for the catch. It's loose. Washington recovers the loose ball. The defense came up with that one.
Defenses are getting so much better at learning how to strip the football and change the momentum of the game. That's something that's practiced much more today than it was 20 years ago.
It's a 2-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it in the end zone here. Little handoff. Tackled at the 9. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Single back formation. Short throw. There for the reception. Cooley picks up about 5 yards with the catch. That'll bring up third down. They put everyone up on the line. Play action. And it's knocked loose. Moss was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. This one is from 21 yards out. He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. He kicks it. Sproles from the 1. Drill at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Let's go, left. 388. Real. 388. Let's go, keep playing. Tiger. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down. Gets the pass away. He makes a great open field tackle. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Little handoff. And they get him at the 43-yard line. He goes forward for about 5 yards there, and that gets them the first.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
San Diego sends a man in motion. With the pass. He leaps. It's caught. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Rivers hands off to the left. He's going to be tackled for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He's looking to throw. He finds the tight end in open space. He is hit hard on the play. 10-yard pickup on the play. That'll bring up third down. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. They'll go with the run once again. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Great effort to get loose for a gain of 5. That'll be enough to move the sticks.
Little juke, little shake and bake, pick up the first down. When you're trying to tackle professional running backs, you can't watch the shoulders. You have to keep your eyes right on the belly button.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackled around the 25-yard line. Tomlinson picks up 2 yards with the carry. Second down and 8, and this is the 8th play of the drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes the run, fires it left. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He throws right. He's hammered in the backfield. Back to the line, but nothing more. 4 yards will get them in for the score. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 48. Come on, dude. 48. Go.
Fakes the run. Short throw to the left. He's dropped for a loss. Looks to be a loss of around 3 or so on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
He's looking to throw. Passes, end zone. Not a good pass that time, Chris. He forced it right into the coverage.
Whoa, that was really lucky. That one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Here's the kick. Right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's the kick. Cartwright fields it at the 3. And he's drilled. What a hit. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Tennessee. Hey, get that ball up.
Back to throw. Passes it. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 38. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Campbell to the air on first down with the pass. Tips it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Will not be permitted. No refunds will be issued. Please note that at that point, you will be responsible for finding alternative parking.
Here's the halfback. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line and a pickup of about 2, and so it'll be third down. They line up at the 40. Campbell lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation.
Delta! Right, close right. Hey, never quit, fellas.
Drops back, moves to his right. Oh, and he drops. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He punts it. Makes the fair catch. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Ace backfield this time. They'll throw on first down. Strong throw. Drops the sure pick. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
At the guest service booths located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Let's go right. King's right.
He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. This one won't find a target. Jackson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 20. Rivers lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. From their own 24-yard line. Campbell steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield. First down, looking to throw. He throws it, brings this one in. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They'll throw on first down. Goes through his read. Not able to make the catch in traffic. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted. Campbell
fakes the give. The pass is away. And he's hammered at the 46-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Dumps it out left. It's incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
It's coming out quick. Get it back. Right.
Gives to the back. Huge hit. A gain of 8 on the carry. From the 38-yard line. 2 tight end set. Washington sends a man in motion. Portis takes it up the middle. He fights forward to about the 36. They had a tough time stopping them on short yardage.
Yeah, they stacked the line of scrimmage pretty well on that one, but just not able to stop them short of the first down markers.
He gets another carry. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Portis picks up about 7 yards on the run. 2nd and 3 coming up here. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. Play action. Fires it out. Bats it away. Davis was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. They're packed in tight on the line. Washington uses motion. Defense closing in, makes the throw out to his left. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered. Risky throw right there.
Well, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Sweezum can bring his team within a touchdown. And he got plenty of distance on this one. And it's good. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Not a bad kick. Gathered at the 6. Hit and dropped at the 39-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Tomlinson takes it left. He's dropped at the 40. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 40. Rivers lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. And they get him right around the 42-yard line. Gain of 3, and that makes it 3rd down. They line up at the 43. Offset I formation in the backfield. Rivers with the fake. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled at the 45. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Rivers hands off to the left. Tackled at the 37. That's a good 9-yard gain.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
Tomlinson gets the ball. And they get him at the 36-yard line. Not a lot on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. They'll come out in the I. Play action. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Heskert was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt from 53 yards away. The kick is up. It's got the distance. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. So the score is still the Chargers 19, the Redskins 12. Drops back on 1st down. Rockets it out. It's dropped. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 43. The Redskins line up with an offset I backfield. They go with the run. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Portis gets 3 yards on the carry. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. They'll go from the I formation. Give to the tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Tough break for the offense.
Yeah, they went to the run hoping they would pick up the 1st down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Frost will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt from the 15. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all.
45. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards from their own 36-yard line. Tomlinson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Tomlinson on the right side. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. Tomlinson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It's 3rd down and a yard for the 1st. Ball on the 41. The Chargers line up with 2 tight ends. Again with the carry. It appears to be short. They'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and out.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. From the 15. Brought down at the 26-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Portis lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide.
Right, Lucy.
They hand it off. Brought down behind the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Looks to pass. All kinds of pressure. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 33-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Setting up play action. And they get him there for the sack. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Cross to punt. Gets the punt away. Sproles fields it at the 37. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They run a counter. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
On the ground with a tailback. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Without a doubt, he showed off his incredible speed on that play.
Not only the top-end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
Fletcher Baker has the pick. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
Portis on the run. Hit hard at the 46-yard line. Portis gets 3 yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. What a brutal hit. Cooley picks up 7 yards with that catch. So that'll make it 3rd down. They line up in the I formation. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. It's there for the catch. He doesn't get back to the line. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Campbell will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Portis on the run. No chance. Dropped for a loss. Turnover on downs. They'll take over at the 49-yard line. Rivers comes to the line under center. Single back formation this time. Gives it off. They tackle him for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Drops back. Looking for an open man. Catch is made. He's dropped right around the 44-yard line. He saw an opening on the left side of the field and delivered a great pass.
And one of the things that people don't realize is that it's much tougher for a quarterback to drop back, essentially facing the right, and complete those passes to the left. Most quarterbacks, a much higher percentage of completions throwing to the right.
Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 31. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
And they get him at the 28-yard line. Tomlinson gains around 3 yards on the run.
Oh, that was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
The Chargers put a man in motion. Rivers dropping back. Pass is complete. Great open field tackle. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
It's the fullback. He's dropped around the 21-yard line. And the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. It's 4th down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 38-yarder. And it splits the uprights. He put that one right through the uprights. Kicks it off. Randall L. from the 6. Brought down at the 27-yard line. This offense couldn't get anything going on their previous drive. Hortus lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide.
Let's go quick games. 44 press. 44 press. Left.
Campbell hands it off straight ahead. He's tackled at the 33. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Completed. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Back to pass. He throws left with the catch. And he made a great open field tackle. They didn't get much on the play, but more than enough to convert.
And a lot of times, defenses will simply give you a pass like that, trying to defend against the deeper ball. They're going to allow you those short ones.
Gives to the back. And he dropped him in the open field. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that will bring up 2nd down. Campbell lines up under center. 4 receivers in the formation.
Reload. Let's get it. Eagle.
Looks to pass. Throws it. Out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 34. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. They come out in the nickel. Gives it off. And he's deep-cleated at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. They'll come out in the shotgun. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Setting up play action. Pass completed. He's pushed out at the 42. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
They had to punt it away on their previous drive. 1st and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Little handoff. He's dropped for a loss. Nowhere to go that time on the delay.
The delay can be an awfully pretty play whenever you see a defense being overly aggressive, but this bunch is well coached, well trained. They were looking for it and made the play in the backfield.
He drops back to pass. Guns it to the middle. He's tackled at the 42. The wideout comes away with a spectacular play.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Portis gains around 6 yards on the run. San Diego lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looks to pass. Gets the pass out. He's in for the score. That pass just went for 6 points. What a play.
And that's really all about timing right there. When you have a big touchdown pass like that, you know it's perfectly executed and thrown right on time, and that was well done.
And this will make it a 3-point game. The kick is up, and the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. From the 7. Hit and dropped at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Single back formation. Tomlinson gets the carry, and that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
Nickel package on defense. San Diego sends a man in motion to the right. Rivers back to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. Chambers was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. We've got a second and long situation. Out of the gun.
Green 88. Green 88. Come on now.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. And he catches it. Brought down right around the 20-yard line. We'll see if the defense can make another stop here on third down.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Yeah, and especially when you consider that most offenses get between 9 and 12, 13 possessions per game. You call a run in that situation, basically you're taking away one of your opportunities.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 48. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Back to pass. Throws on the run. Interception. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
Tomlinson on the handoff. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. That's 100 yards rushing for the day.
He's got a great center of gravity, so to tackle him, you better wrap him up. Otherwise, you're going to get run over.
Tomlinson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Rockets it. Makes the reception. He's dropped about the 43-yard line. That's the big guy's 100th yard of the game.
Always thought it was such a comforting feeling for quarterbacks to throw to the tight ends. Generally, they're shorter, quicker throws to big body guys. It's a real confidence builder for these quarterbacks.
Short throw to the left. Should have had that when he was wide open. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down.
Please refer to directional signings for specific
Ace backfield this time. Toss. Hit and drop behind the line. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
He fakes it. They get to it and chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Cyphers will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Washington goes with the ace set here. On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 21. Portis picks up a yard on the play. From their own 21-yard line. Campbell lines up in the shotgun formation. Here's the fullback. And they get him at about the 21. And the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. Campbell comes to the line under center. They'll line up in single back. Cooley takes off to the left side. He's looking to throw. Looks left. throws. He's dropped at the 35. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Short throw to the right. Thomas was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
Second down.
Campbell lines up under center. Two tight ends this time. Here's the give. 2 minutes left in the ball game. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and so it'll be third down. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Fakes to the back, and the defense has a heavy rush. And he's drilled at the 46-yard line. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Defense closing in. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
The offense calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. 5 DBs on the field. Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. It's tipped away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
The Redskins use motion. Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Throws the bullet to the right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Rivers steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in an I this time. Here's the give. Dropped behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They go with the fullback. Tackled at the 48-yard line, and he picks up about 4, and that makes it third down. From their own 48-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. It's 4th down. The Chargers line up to punt. Cyphers is waiting for the snap. Cyphers will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Into the end zone for a touchback. As they come back on the field after the punt, I was curious, Chris, what's this offense need to do to get things jump-started?
Well, they don't have a lot of time to work with here, so it's safe to say that you're going to see the hurry-up, pass-only offense. In fact, I think you go ahead and take the deep shot down the field now. You could get a penalty, you can get a completion, maybe a tip ball. Something has to happen down the field here.
Randall L. is the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. From their own 20-yard line. So this is it right here. One last play and one last chance to win the game. If they can get the Hail Mary, they'll pull out the miracle win. He drops back to pass. Jammer catches it, interception. Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. And just like that, they make it a two-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
And the point after is good.